The biggest mistake first-time project owners make and how to avoid them. If you're getting ready to build a new facility, maybe you're renovating an existing one, or you're planning to expand your business, there's usually one mistake that I see first-time project owners make over and over again. And here's the thing. It's usually not hiring the wrong contractor. It's not running out of money. It's not even construction. The biggest mistake happens before construction begins. Today, I want to talk about what that mistake is and, importantly, how you can avoid it. Why am I talking about this? For those of you who are new here, I'm Danielle Gittens. I'm a professional engineer, a civil engineer with a construction discipline, CCM, certified construction manager, a business owner, an adjunct professor, and an owner's representative. For more than 2 decades, I worked on healthcare systems, government agencies, developers, housing authorities, and private owners on projects ranging from renovations to large capital programs. And there's one thing that I've learned. Successful projects do not happen because people are lucky. They happen because people make good decisions early. The biggest mistake. The biggest mistake I see is starting off a project before you prepared yourself to be an owner. Most people spend months thinking about the building they want, but very few spend time thinking about the process that they'll have to manage. Construction isn't just about drawings and contractors. It's budgets, it's schedules, it's permit, it's design decision, it's communication, it's risks, it's quality. And if you don't understand those things, you're going to spend your entire project reacting instead of leading. Basically, you'll be on defense, not offense. This is the one thing I always tell owners. Before you build your project, build your understanding. What does that look like? One of the first things I do is have a conversation with the owner about expectation. Everyone wants the project to be on time and in budget. Of course they do. But then I start asking questions. Have you set a realistic budget? Have you accounted for contingency? Do you understand the difference between the construction cost and the cost that you'll have to cover? Do you know who is responsible for making decisions? Who's representing you through this entire project? Those aren't exciting questions, but they're questions that keep projects from going sideways. The decisions that matter most. Let's talk about a few examples. The budget. People often ask me, how much contingency should I carry? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each project is different, but what I can tell you is this. Very few projects go exactly according to plan. Planning the unexpected isn't being negative, it's being prepared. Also, contractors don't need to know your entire budget. Let them price the project instead of pricing using your entire budget. The schedule. Owners frequently think, if construction takes 12 months, I'll be open in 12 months. Maybe, but probably not. But construction doesn't start the day you decide you want a building. You still have to design. There's permitting, there's procurement, there's materials and lead times, there's approvals. Those things matter just as much as construction. For example, if you live in Prince George's County or Montgomery County, zone approvals go through Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. That agency has its own process and must be completed before you submit for your building permits. Ever heard of the DSP process? Your team. Another mistake I see is assuming that the contractor will handle everything. The contractors have an important role. Architects have an important role. Engineers have an important role. But remember, the professionals are responsible for representing their responsibilities. As the owner, you're going to need someone to ensure that the project is aligned with your goals. That's one of the reasons owner representatives exist. Who's managing the process from your side of things? Coordinating the programming workshops, the design process, agency approvals, or additional programming needs that you'll have to have for this building. My advice, if this is your first project, please don't feel like you have to know everything. You do not. Ask questions. Surround yourself with experienced professionals. Take the time to understand the processes long before construction begins. The better informed you are, the better decisions you'll make throughout the life of this project. I've always believed an informed owner is a better owner. A better owner builds better projects. And remember, there are no stupid questions if you do not know the answer. Lean into the professionals you hired to walk you through the various processes and approvals. I believe you have to work smarter, not harder. If you're planning your first construction project, I'd love to know, what's the biggest question you have right now? Please leave it below. I'll try to answer as many of those as possible, and they may inspire future videos. If you like and you found this video helpful, please subscribe. Each week, I'll share practical advice from my experience as an owner representative, a program manager, a business owner, and an educator to help owners make better decisions to deliver more successful projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.